for you. Yeah, it's Thursday, April 7th, 2016. Hey, guess who's here? My baby daddy, Mark Consuelos.
You've been saying that about every single ghost.
That's true. That is true. I have said
week.
that. No, but this time it's actually true. It's actually true. Isn't that exciting?
Yeah, it's so nice to be here.
Thank you for being here.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're so tan. Where have you been?
Oh, very funny. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah, I mean, look who's talking.
I know.
Yeah. Did you like our vacation?
I love being on vacation with you.
I felt bad for you because you were working through a lot of our vacation.
I had to, I flew down a day late for the vacation, and I was working on a project for Fox, but I had to go back 10 days later, and I was going to the sunniest place in the world. And if I walk by a light bulb, I get tan.
Tan, that's true. He has very photosensitive skin.
And so I was concerned about how am I going to be, I leave one color, I come back, I have to be the same color.
Right.
And so I wore this big, we should have a picture of it. It was like a beach umbrella on my head.
He was wearing a golf umbrella on his head. It was gigantic.
Sombrero. No, I was wearing a sombrero.
It was somehow bigger than a sombrero. It was like very circular.
And I was so nervous about it. I would only go out in the sun into the water for like 5 minutes and get out and get in the shade and put my hat on.
Yeah.
And we went to this little bar on the island, and there was this British couple, and we said hello, and they'd been sitting next to us on the beach, and he goes, "Are you that bloke with that umbrella on his head?"
Yeah, that's what he said. They recognized me, like the lady. They're like, "That's the lady that sits next to the other lady with the large sun hat."
But during the spring break, we always celebrate my birthday down there, which is always so nice.
It's my favorite day.
I turned 45, which is really old. And,
you look really good.
Thank you.
I have to say.
Thank you.
I'm proud of myself.
Are you?
Yeah.
You done good. And
Thank you. Thank you so much.
If you go to school and you study hard, you end up with something like this. Right?
Yes, that's
exactly what happens. And so I remember now you give great birthday gifts.
Thank you.
She does. She's very thoughtful.
She
puts in a lot of thought. And so I was on the plane. I was flying to this job, and I get an email from Kelly saying, "Do you have Wi-Fi?" I'm like, "Sure, yeah." And then I get sent a picture of a piece of art, and it's kind of like what in Husbands, if you ask, "Do I look great in this dress?" You're like, "Yeah, you look great, fine, amazing." Amazing. You look amazing.
You just admitted that you just automatically say you look amazing.
Of course. We agree with everything.
Women of the universe. Okay, ladies, now let's get information. Okay, go
So
ahead.
I get a picture of this piece of art. So it's a lovely piece of art, and I say, "Amazing, great," and I don't even remember it. I don't even remember it. And so when I get home, there's this photo hanging on our wall. It's nice.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful.
And she's an incredible artist.
She is. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. But the story is that, I'm turning 45, and initially you wanted to get me...
I wanted to get him a piece of art that I thought he would enjoy. But I don't know anything about art, and we have a dear friend that does, and he was like, "Kelly, you cannot put that in your house. I'm going to find you a piece of art that will be suitable for your home." And I was like, that would be great.
Yeah, and this is what she wanted to get me.
Yeah.
Without the black bar. Now, it's a beautiful photo of Kate Moss. I love Kate Moss. But somehow, I've graduated at 45 to Gertrude Moss.
Her name is not Gertrude.
I do love it. I'm sure we can return it.
We can't, but that's okay. I love it. But no, but it's so funny because as it turns out, this one time,
you were right.
I was right,
You
and
were
I'm
right.
always wrong. I am always wrong. When it comes to Mark, I'm wrong a lot, and so I enlist help from
That's
our
not true.
friends and people that he, you know, people like he'll plant hints in our friends so that when I'm screwing up, they will steer me in the right direction.
Yeah.
Right. So this was one of those things. I was like, oh, I was going to get him the nude Kate Moss, and everybody was like, you can't get him a nude Kate Moss.
And that's a good impersonation.
Right.
In defense, I'm really hard to get a surprise me stuff with, but that was a surprise.
Surprise!
Surprise!
Yeah, and it was funny too, the look of betrayal on your face when you came, when the kids and I we had it placed in the dining room. We're like, Daddy's gonna be so excited, he's gonna love it, and Lola was like, I don't think so.
Is that what Lola said?
She was like, I don't know. I don't think this is a very good fit for Daddy. Anyway, so he comes upstairs and he goes, is there something you were to tell me? And I go, what do you mean? He goes, about the dining room? And for a minute, I forgot that it was even there. And then that's when I realized, that's when your real thought of what I was wearing came out.
That's
it was
right.
like, oh, you're going to wear that.
So, lesson learned.
Lesson learned.
If you show me a piece of art, I will be brutally honest with you.
Lesson learned. Ladies, always go with the nude. Go with the nude. The nude always works. The nude supermodel.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
The nude supermodel is a fail-safe.
Here is a piece of scientific research. People who point out grammatical errors are jerks. Science says. Do I point out grammatical errors?
No, but I do, but I only point out grammatical errors to people who are critiquing my appearance on social media.
That's
so
true.
I think it's a double jerk. It's a cancellation of jerk.
Your is Y-O-U''RE.
Yeah.
Not Y-O-U-R. But we do have funny, you know, we walk on the beach and that's when we do all our talks, and we're going to be coming on 20 years, our 20-year anniversary in 3 weeks.
I know.
In 3 weeks.
Which is funny because, like, for a year, you and I thought we already had our 20th
anniversary.
Yeah, we've been telling everyone we've been married for...
We say funny things to each other, and you're like, should we renew our vows? I said, what did you say? And I'm walking on the beach with a woman I've known for 21 years and shared a life with, and she says, you say to me, should we renew our vows? I go, can I buy a consonant? What do you mean? I go, vows. And she goes, it's not vows, it's vowels. I go, maybe in South Jersey where you grow up. But here's the thing, typically that, like, early on in a relationship, that'd have been like, you might not have been as hot to me if you made a grammatical error like that. I'd be like, you know, that might be a deal breaker. She's hot, but she's not that smart. But as it turns out, you're really smart.
You lost them. They turned on you. That's it. You might as well leave now.
What's the other one? Can I give one more?
Whatever. I don't know what you're going to say.
She says, you know, because your eyesight...
My head hurts from laughing.
Your eyesight, you said, on the same walk, where she's like, you know, I have the eyesight, I have the stigma. I go, you have a stigma about your eyesight?
Time out. Time out. Anderson Cooper went to Yale. He thought it was the same.
Did he really?
Yes.
It's a stigmatism.
Okay.
All right. But it turns out I'm a jerk.
Y-O-U''RE.
It turns out I'm a jerk for pointing this out. I can't correct you. I'm so sorry.
It is true, though. In your defense, I did think it was vowels. I don't know why. I don't know why. I've always said wedding vowels.
It's cute. It's adorable.
Is it? It's cute now.
Yeah, it's adorable.
Well, just so you know, we won't be renewing. Maybe when our 40th we'll renew our wedding consonants, but our vowels will not be. Hey,
What?
Did you hear about the blob?
No.
Brace yourselves, everyone. The blob is coming. No, not that blob. Oh, so close. We were so close to not screwing that up. The weather blob. Yeah. Check it out, everybody. There is a cold blob hovering in the North Atlantic. Okay, we get it. Yeah, no, so there's a cold blob hovering in the North Atlantic. It could bring an early start to hurricane season. Listen to this. We go from this winter spring we're having straight into hurricane season. The cold blob is a large sea occurrence. It's a chilly sea surface temperature brewing in Newfoundland and South Greenland, according to AccuWeather, and it could create tropical storms in the Atlantic. 85% of the tropical storm systems develop in the Atlantic region, so that's what we have to look forward to, is the cold blob. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud
I don't believe it.
That is amazing. We were like planning the ways that was all going to get screwed up, but it worked. It worked.
Guess what's happening?
What?
The Rolling Stones are working on a first studio album in over a decade. Yep. Ronnie Wood told the BBC that the band, which has spent much of the past decade in arenas around the world, recorded 11 songs in 2 days, just bang, like that. It was a surprise to us. We didn't intend on doing it. Awesome. Yeah. That's great, right?
What's your favorite Stones song?
Oh, gosh, I have so many. Satisfaction, I Can't Get No. What's yours? Painted Black?
Give Me Shelter. Give Me Shelter.
Give Me Shelter?
Yes, yeah, Give Me Shelter.
Was that the one with the...
Yeah, you know it. Come on, sing along. Everybody's like, I don't know what song that is.
How about the one where the background singer is singing?
Yeah.
It's just red. Yeah, right.
It's just a shine away. It's just a shine away.
Wild Horses.
Wild Horses. Another great one.
Another one.
Painted Black. Yeah. Great one. Great one. Hey, listen, I want to congratulate you, by the way, about your movie that's going to be in the Tribeca Film Festival.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, so my husband does jobs, and he'll say, oh, I booked a job, I'm going to work, you know, I'll be working next week, blah, blah, blah. And he doesn't really tell me much, and I'm like, well, what is it about? And he's like, oh, it's just a film, doing a film. No big deal. So I found out from Katie Holmes, when Katie Holmes was here, that Mark had done a film with her. And it's her directorial debut.
Yeah, she read, it's called All We Had, and she read this book, and she took it to Jane Rosenthal's company and Robert De Niro's company, and she got it made, and she directed it, and she started it, and it's amazing.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
And they asked me to be in it, and I play a kind of not such a nice guy who points out grammatical errors. Yeah. And re-gifts birthday presents. No, but it's great. I'm really proud of it, and she did an amazing job.
Oh, that's great. So, I'll plug it because you probably don't know this, but it's having its world premiere at the Tribeca Film Festival on April 15th. So that's exciting.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But it's really funny. You're married to somebody for a long time. You exchange wedding vows with them, and then they go off to work, and you have no idea what they're doing. It's like, it's always a secret. I still think that you're in the CIA. One day I'll get to the bottom of it. One day. Hey, we have a huge show today. Naomi Watts is here.
Yeah. We watched that movie last night.
Yes.
Great movie. And from the Twilight films and series, Rogue, Ashley Greene.
And yesterday, David Duchovny Tony was my co-host, and we ran out of time to talk about his book, so I sat down and did a little interview with him. So when you see us wearing the clothes we were wearing yesterday, you'll know it was yesterday. Anyway. Well, I guess we should get into it. I wanted to tell one more story about vacation, but I guess we'll have to wait till another
During
day.
commercial?
Yeah, we'll tell during commercial. Yes, during commercial. It's very fun. Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
This is
What time
very
is it?
exciting. It is time for... I'm so not used to saying this that it's not going to stick in my head. It's time for Happy Dan's Travel Trivia. Yep. Yeah, you're welcome, everybody. That's Matthew Haldeman from Richardson, Texas.
Was that the running man that you were doing? Was that the running man?
What?
Was that the running man that you were doing?
Oh, it's a dance kind of similar to the Cabbage Patch, though.
Got it. Okay.
Because they're very similar, by the way, and I have not actually learned the difference between them because I can do neither. But that was really good.
That was good.
Thank you.
On the phone is Danielle Jiracek from San Jose, California. Hey. Hi, Danielle. Oh, Danielle, hi.
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 Hi,
Hey.
that's a beautiful baby you're holding.
Oh, thank you. That's my baby.
How old is your baby?
She just turned 1 on St. Patrick's Day.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Oh, what a cutie.
You know what's going to happen when she's 21 on St. Patrick's Day, don't you?
Yes, I know. I know. Congratulations to both of you on 20 years.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know why I hit you every time somebody says that. Hey, what are you doing today?
I am taking Emma to the zoo.
I bet you have a nice zoo in San Jose, don't you?
Yeah, it's a good zoo.
Okay. Let's see what you're playing for.
Eric, spin the wheel. Here's a great prize, the JW Marriott in Cancun Resort and Spa, Mexico. Mexico.
7 days, 6 nights in a suite.
Oh, that sounds sweet, doesn't it?
Yeah, does it?
It includes 2 meals daily, plus a $500 dining credit, so you can use that for your 3rd meal.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. 1 spa treatment per person, and this trip is provided in part by Hotels.com. It's a prize valued at $7,200. You have 20 seconds and only 1 guest. Danielle, good luck. You want this?
Okay, yeah, sure. Danielle, on yesterday's show, David Duchovny co-hosted with Kelly. What did David say ABD stands for in his degree from Yale?
I don't know.
Okay, calm down. Think about it. ABD.
ABD stands for something, a degree, that he got from Yale.
It stands for Appellation by Design.
No. All but dissertation.
Yeah.
What did you say?
What did you say?
I said Appellation by Design.
Apple bacon by design? Is that what you said?
Google gone wrong.
Yes,
Okay.
that is when bad Google happens to good people.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's all right.
Danielle, listen, you're still going to get a great prize. You and
Yes.
a lucky member of our studio audience will each receive a $500 gift certificate from Crate and Barrel. So please pick a number. Between 1 and 189.
100.
Oh. All right.
Still ahead on Live from the series Rogue.
I'm so happy to see you.
Thanks, guys.
You look great.
It's good to see you guys. What a treat.
I know. I feel like we've seen each other outside of the building together,
Yes.
but never inside of the building
now
together.
it's
Very, very cool.
It's different. We're not burning up the dance floor.
I know. I'd have to say your Academy Award dress was my very favorite. I absolutely loved it. I even called Mark. I wasn't sure if I was going to see you, and I was like, if you see Naomi, tell her how much I love her dress. It's so gorgeous.
Thank you. Yeah, Liev was the one who chose it.
Come on.
For reals.
Did you say, do I look good in this one or look good in that one? He said, of course, that one. Is that what he said?
Basically, yeah. I mean, we narrowed down the choices,
of course.
obviously.
Of
we
course.
wouldn't necessarily give him too much free rein. But it was between two, and it was his night, you know, his film was nominated, and so I said, honey, which one do you like best? And I was really thinking he'd go for this other one, which was, you know, was a great body fit, but it wasn't as sparkly, and but he saw the sparkles, and he just went, bam, that's it.
Yeah, I really loved it. I thought it was great. Now, I heard, and I don't know if this is true, but do you get to keep all of your clothes from when you do a film? Do you get to keep your wardrobe?
Well, not always. Sometimes they're a little uptight about it because things are low budget these days. And there's sometimes I don't want to keep the clothes because I'm playing, like, you know, not the most glamorous of characters often. But yeah, you try to, and you know, a lot of times they give you they have doubles because you got to shoot things and get covered in blood or, you know, dirt or something. But you know, it'd be better to keep the red carpet stuff, right?
Yeah. I mean, do you get to keep that? Did you get to keep that gown?
But do they really get to? Who else is going to wear it after you wore it?
It's made for me.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no. Sometimes they'll let you, and Armani have been very generous to me, and but yeah, sometimes they say no, it's the only one we have, and we need it for the archives, or you know.
Right.
So it's a battle.
I just want to like hang out in your closet for like 5.
I think you're doing okay.
I know, I'm doing fine, but my closet wants to be your closet when it grows up.
Well, we could share it.
I think you guys are probably, the same size.
Well, we're...
same haircut.
Same hair.
Same dances.
Well, the most exciting thing happened to me ever in my life, and I've told you this story before. One day I was walking down the street, and again, I was backlit. The sun was in Nicole Kidman's eyes, but she was like, "Oh, I thought you were Naomi Watts," and I was like, "Really?" It was the most exciting thing to ever happen to me.
You started out doing commercials, right? That was your first job.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. I didn't do this.
You did?
We have your first commercial.
Yeah. Well, we have one you did as a teenager.
Yes.
You did a commercial. Yeah. We'll take a look at it, and then
It's going to be embarrassing, I'm sure.
Growing up, life's just one big hassle. Oh, Wayne, there's the hassle with your face. Oh, no. The hassle with your figure. And every month, that one you don't talk about. But that one's less of a hassle with Tampax applicator tampons.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like that is every actor's rite of passage is the Tampax commercial.
Yeah.
It's really true. And they're like, you're really excited, you know, you're wearing this tampon and you're really excited.
But what about the hair? The hair was just
I thought you looked adorable.
It's very versatile.
I think you look adorable.
Yeah.
You're adorable.
Please.
You've been adorable your whole life. You really have. Listen, we have to take a commercial break. We're going to talk about Demolition with Naomi Watts when we come back.
Still ahead on Live from the series Rogue, Ashley Greene.
That's Naomi Watts and the scene from Demolition.
Yeah, we watched it last night, and what I loved about it was that I knew you were going to, obviously I was waiting for you to come on screen, and it took a few minutes, but what we see first, or hear first, is your voice for the first, 10 minutes of your relationship to the film, and I'm like, I can't wait to see Naomi Watts. Where is she? How did you enjoy working with Jake?
so great. I had known him from before and in social situations and work, you know, events, and a great respect for him. And the way Jean-Marc works is very spontaneous. He has a plan, but he wants to, you know, break through with new ideas all the time, and the camera swings every which way. You don't work with lights, you don't work with makeup, which is kind of scary. Yeah, right? But Jake was just always open to that, and we had a really nice rapport. I really loved working.
Yeah, you have a great chemistry, and you have such a great chemistry with the boy in the film as well. You're really terrific together.
He's so talented.
Yeah, I had to remind myself that you weren't his mom.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's kind of an unusual thing going onto sets and then playing mothers of these kids, and you're always surprised how they have that concentration. I mean, my kids, like, how they can sit there and repeat, you know, line after line for hours.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
Well, the story, I'll just tell the story briefly, is about this man, Davis, played by Jake Gyllenhaal, who loses his wife, and how, well, I guess each of you respond to tragedy in your lives.
And grief, as you know, probably all of us have lost someone close or not close at one time or another, but you can never judge it. It hits you how it hits you, and you know, especially when it's a sudden death, you have absolutely no preparation, and his life basically is about to unravel, but he finds a way to reassess his life, and he realizes that he didn't have as much self-awareness and love for his own life as he should have, and he's.
Yeah, well, it's a beautiful film, and you were great in it.
Thank you. It's Demolition. It's in theaters tomorrow, so make sure you go see Naomi Watts in Demolition. Thank you for being here. Hey, Ashley Greene's coming up next. Stick around.
Sure.
So it's nice to see you here.
You too.
It's been a while, right?
I
know. So when you're not working, because I think of you as constantly working, when you're not working, do you do anything? Like, do you have like a downtime habit or something you like to do in your spare time?
Extreme sports.
What do you mean extreme sports?
Things that make my mother very nervous.
Like?
Last time I was filming in Toronto for Rogue, and there's a CN tower. It's like 170 feet tall. And I saw all these people hanging off the edge of it. And naturally, I was like, that looks like something I want to do.
Were they window cleaners, or?
Oh my gosh, we have a picture.
Oh, yeah.
I would have called the police.
I know, right? Ashley Greene has lost it. Yeah, but it's super fun. My girlfriend actually was like, we should do that. And of course, I was like, yes, let's do it. And so we went, and before we went up, they were like, we're gonna need you to take a breathalyzer. And I was like, excuse me? And they're like, well, you know, it's really high, and we don't need drunk people up there. And I was like, wow, this is more serious than I thought.
What number did you blow?
They let me on. So I was like, I think we had a beer at lunch. I don't know if they're going to let us on.
Oh, wow.
But it was really fun. It was, you know, it's exhilarating. But I love stuff like that. Like, I do trapeze a lot. I love...
No kidding. Yeah. I do trapeze. Oh, look at your beautiful split and your gorgeous pointed toes.
Where was that?
That's the dance. It was in California. There's a camp that they do. And my girlfriend's significant other does the trapeze teaching, and so...
She's dating a trapeze guy.
Yeah, so naturally I was like, let me get in on that. Anything that you have to be strapped in for, I think I'm like, sign me up.
I like a harness. Yeah. Do you have your own harness yet?
I don't, no.
Okay, I know what to get you for your birthday.
Yeah, right. Embroider it.
Just wear it under your clothes at all times.
Yeah, just in case.
Don't worry, guys, I got my own.
I'm ready.
My own harness.
And you like to work out as well?
I do, yeah.
What's your workout?
It kind of varies. I mean, I like being in the gym, but I also like hiking a lot. I feel like in California, the weather's incredible. I also have 4 dogs.
Yes.
So to kind of tucker them out, I usually, it's for me, but it's for them too, I guess.
I have to say, the one thing
that's what happens after we hike.
Babies.
Yeah, they're
babies.
It's great. If I don't take them hiking, it's like I can't get any work done.
Right, because they're running around
The biggest one literally is like, hey, hey, Mom.
Yeah.
Hey, Mom. I'm like, okay, fine. We're going to go hiking. But that, and I do this this crazy, like, VersaClimber class that my trainer just started. That's all, we climb, like, 4,000 feet.
Jacob's Ladder or something?
Yes.
I think they call
crazy.
it. Yeah.
Is that what the class is
Or
called?
VersaClimber, actually. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Jacob,
Yeah.
it could be another name
It's
for it.
intense. It's crazy.
It's really fun, but it's 30 minutes, and it's like 4,000 feet you climb, and it's...
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Gosh, I really like the quality of life in California, because we went hiking out there not too long ago, and I was like, is this what this is? Because everybody's so fit, and you go, is this how everybody stays fit, walking in a beautiful environment?
Pretty much.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
It's nice.
California's not bad.
Listen, we have to take a break. We're going to come back and find out what scares you the most when we return. More with Ashley Greene. That was a scene from Rogue starring Ashley Greene. Didn't seem to be a little bit out of control there. What's going on? Why is it not his problem? Seems like it's his problem.
It's never the man's problem.
It's never the man's problem.
Mia, she's an ex-NSA contractor, and she has this little flash drive that allows her to kind of get into the NSA database, and people find out about it and are not very happy about it and kind of want to kill her and take it. And so she is kind of trying to intertwine herself with Ethan's character so that he'll help her, and she's kind of trying to convince him to do so.
What's the hardest part about playing this role? Is it very physical? Because it seems like,
It's very physical, which I love. I love physical activity. But the difficulty in it, I think, is that I grew up doing martial arts, and so that whole thing I'm comfortable with. But what I'm not comfortable with is when she's very, she's an assassin and she's a trained killer, and so she has to be calm and collected and kind of unassuming right before she kills someone. And so doing that and then doing the choreographed moves with another actor who isn't necessarily trained, and then them going like, all right, so we're going to need you to like punch right here.
Have you hit anybody yet?
I have... No.
Let's practice. Let's practice.
Okay. I mean,
oh, Jesus. Okay.
No. I mean, but really, like, they want you to go right there.
Okay.
Right.
And it's
let's
just,
do it.
no,
Let's do
I
it.
can't.
Let's do it.
No, you were really nervous.
I swear I'm going to hit you.
Yeah. You guys practice. I'll teach you how to do it. But it makes me nervous. I'm like, because I'm, know, I used to do, I did martial arts, and I was really good at it, actually. But you have pads, and you have headgear.
Yeah.
And, yeah, and this is like pretty people who are being paid a lot of money to not be hit in the face.
Have you ever gotten hit?
No, I haven't. I haven't gotten hit yet.
That's good.
Yeah, probably because I haven't hit anyone. If I had, they would like accidentally hit me back.
Right, it's like bitching.
Yes.
Right. Okay, so make sure you catch the new season of Rogue Wednesday at 9 p.m. on DirecTV and Uverse. Ashley Greene is the star of Rogue. Make sure you check it out, everybody. Great to have you here. Hey, David Duchovny is going to tell us about his book when we return. This came out to rave reviews. We can't even say the name of the book, so we're just calling it Bucky Blanking Den. Please welcome David Duchovny.
God,
don't you ever change your clothes?
How long has it been?
It's been minutes.
You look fantastic.
So do you. I got to tell you, congratulations on this book.
Thank you.
Now, I just got my copy, so I have not read it yet.
I think you'll really enjoy it.
Well, I certainly loved your first book, and this one is getting rave reviews.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thanks. It's a little dicey with the title. I'm realizing that now.
Yes, I didn't know that we couldn't say,
Bucky Blanking Den.
Right. I didn't know we had to say blanking.
Well, when I was first when we were first talking about coming out with it, it's like, do you have any alternate titles that are maybe more media friendly? And I thought about Eat, Pray, Love and Bucky Blanking Dent. The Great Gatsby and Bucky Blanking Dent. And they kept saying no, so we actually we stayed with Bucky Blanking Dent.
So what is it about?
It's really, it's a father and son story. It's also, there's a love story that happens amidst it. But a father is ill and dying in the book, and a son comes back to live with him, and they work out many of their historical problems through with the backdrop of this 1978 baseball season happening behind it, which Bucky Dent was the hero of the 1978 playoff game, the Yankees against the Red Sox, and The reason I stubbornly call it Bucky Blank and Dent is because once I was in Massachusetts, I'm from New York, so I just know him as Bucky Dent. But because he beat the Red Sox, he's known only in New England. I found out there was a guy working on the roof of our house in Massachusetts, and I heard him refer to Bucky Blank and Dent.
Right, and so he named this book.
He did.
Yeah.
This was named by a man on the roof.
Right. So many people say that it reads like a movie script. Did you ever think about turning it in?
Well, I would love to make it as a movie. I originally wrote it as a screenplay about 10 years ago. So
no kidding.
The screenplay turned into a very elaborate outline for this novel.
You know what? You're so good
But I would love it if it actually ironically got turned into a movie this way.
Would there be a role in it for you, say?
If time keeps passing, which it does, yes, very likely.
Well, listen, I want to just remind everybody, it's available now. Make sure you go and pick up Bucky Blank and Dent by David Duchovny. It's always lovely to see you here. We'll be right back.
If you'd like to know more about anything you see online, log on to our website. Live Kelly and Micro.
Welcome to the inbox, everybody. Nancy Rose from Milford, Connecticut. Listen to this.
Let me hear it.
My husband of 42 years has always said he's used the expression state of the arc instead of state of the art. No matter how many times I correct him, he still uses arc. So keep saying vowels, Kelly. Thank you, Nancy. I will.
This is from Patricia Delaney.
My side.
She said when my daughter played wedding with Ken and Barbie, she would say, awful wedded wife.
It is awful.
It is.
It's awful. Everybody knows it's awful wedded wife.
Here's a good one. This is Angela Williams. She said, I've always said if something is slickery, if it is slick. I like that.
Slickery.
Slickery.
It's slickery. It's like slippery and slick at the same time. A tweet from Jody Edwards says, a beloved family member always says aerial rug instead of area rug. I thought it was aerial rug, too. Aerial rug. It's an aerial rug. That's correct.
That is correct. I think that is
Everybody knows. Hey, listen, you know, we love this audience today. You guys are really great.
They're amazing.
Not to take away anything from yesterday's audience. Don't get upset. You were great, too. But today's audience is better. And you know what else? Because everyone today is receiving $250 worth of beautiful personalized cards and gifts from Tiny Prints, the leading stationery boutique. Yeah! You get a Tiny Prints! You get Tiny Prints! You get Tiny Prints!
You have Tiny Prints! You all have Tiny Prints!
That just cracked me up. The gift of Oprah, I swear. She really did. Hey, listen. We'll be right back, everybody. Stick around. Hey, thank you so much today. You were fun.
You're welcome. Thank you.